What up, YouTube? This is Woody coming back with another mother-loving moto vlog. Today we are going to finally do the short-term review of my new helmet, the Sena Momentum Lite. I've been holding off on doing this review because I wanted to get a little bit of riding in. I didn't want to just do an initial one because I wanted to kind of feel it out. I've kind of been all over the place with this helmet since I started wearing it, and I've kind of been up and down with it. I kind of like it and I kind of don't like it. There's a lot of things I don't like about it. There's very few things that I do like about it. That's where I've come to so far with my feelings of this helmet. There's a lot of, I just want to say, initially when these helmets first started coming out, motovloggers were getting their hands on them first because they work with Sena, and I think Sena just picked some people to send them to. Or whoever they work with, because there's a lot of them that they work with. But if you look back, I've been kind of, all the ones that I follow, I've noticed they don't wear the helmet no more, and you never see them wearing it anymore. Blockhead don't wear it. Chase on two wheels, I don't see him wearing it. Who else? There's other ones, I just can't think of any right now, but yeah, there was a handful of YouTubers that got these helmets initially when they first came out, before they came to market, and I don't see them wearing them anymore, and I could see good reasons why they don't wear them, especially if they have options. Like me, I've got my old helmet and then I've got this helmet, but I plan on sticking with it. I'm not like getting rid of it or giving up on it or anything like that, but I'm not exactly happy with it. But at the same time, for the price point and what you get with it, you take some good and some bad with it, I guess. A big thing for me, being a motovlogger, that I find to be, that I don't like about this helmet, is how tightly it holds your cheeks. It makes it hard to talk, and if I'm not like really focused on what I'm saying and stuff like that, it almost comes out as with the lisp, because of how much the cheek pads like push on my cheeks. Like, I find myself biting my cheeks and stuff when I'm trying to talk. Now, at the same time, that is obviously is a good thing too. You want it nice and firm, snug fit. So, but on the other hand, my old helmet, it is a Speed and Strength S&S 700, and it when I first got it, it fit nice and snug, but I also didn't have problems talking with it on. As far as sound goes, on my last video, my last video I made was the first video that I put out wearing the helmet, and my audio seems to sound decent, but this is not a quiet helmet, so I was kind of surprised at the audio quality. It didn't turn out too bad, but wearing it, like, you hear all kinds of noise in this thing, all kinds of wind noise in this helmet, and I don't want to pick anybody out or anything, or calling them out for what they said, but one of the reviews that I watched of a person that has this helmet, talked about how quiet it was. It's so quiet, it's so quiet, it's so quiet. This is not quiet at all by any means. I've owned 3 helmets in my life so far. I've got this helmet. I have the Speed and Strength SNS 700. I had a no-name brand, like a eBay brand or helmet. Like, I got it off eBay. I don't think it even had a brand name. All it was a black helmet with a star on the side of it that ended up getting recalled, and they ended up giving me my money back for, so it must have been a piece of junk. Either way, this is by far the loudest helmet out of those 3, by far. My Speed and Strength helmet was so quiet when I first started wearing it that I couldn't hear my bike at all. Like, there was several times where I'd be riding around on this bike and not be able to hear it so bad that I stalled out my bike a lot before I finally started getting used to it, because I couldn't really hear the bike very well when it was new. This, I can hear the bike fine. But like driving down the road like this, we're doing 60 miles an hour and all I can hear is wind. I got my music turned down, but I can hear it decently. But even if I crank it up, it's not very loud. And I think that's because of the noise, the wind noise. Now, if the wind noise wasn't so bad, the sound quality of the speakers would be a lot better, in my opinion. But like, you get so much wind noise in this helmet. It kind of, the first couple times wearing this helmet out riding, it kind of aggravated me. But I'm at the point now, it's too late to take it back. I mean, so I'm kind of stuck with it for now. I mean, I don't know how long I'll keep a hold of it, but I want to keep wearing it. I'm going to keep using it. This is going to be my helmet for at least for this year. And at the end of the year, I want to do a long-term review of the helmet so I can like revisit it and tell you how I feel now that it's broken and I've wore it for a whole season. So that will be a video that's coming up probably towards the end of the season. But so far, there's not a whole lot that I'm happy with about this helmet. My main goal was to get a Bluetooth helmet. That's what I wanted. So I didn't want another thing stuck to the side of my helmet, but I wanted the Bluetooth, so I wanted a built-in one. And when you start looking at helmets and a Bluetooth versus helmets with a built-in Bluetooth, you honestly save a lot of money. If you're going with Sena, which is the one that it seems to be the go-to one. I'm not saying that there ain't other good ones out there, but it's what everybody uses. So that's kind of what you kind of gravitate to, because that's what everybody uses. It seems to be the top. So as far as that goes, this was probably in that range, like this $400 range, like a Sena headset and a helmet. You're going to be over that in a lot of cases, but you're picking a helmet and then you're picking the Sena that you want. So I mean, you give and take a little bit. But if I had to do it over again and know what I know now, I don't think I would have bought the helmet. I think I would have bought another Speed and Strength helmet and bought a separate Bluetooth communication system for it. I would, at this point, I think I would rather have that thing on the side of my helmet causing drag than what I'm dealing with this helmet now, where I can't talk. The noise is loud. It's so loud. I can't believe how loud it is. When there was a YouTuber that was talking about how quiet it was, he was impressed and shocked by how quiet it was. And this thing is not quiet. It blows my mind. And he had the same helmet as me, so I don't know I don't know if he's a liar or he really felt that way or he wasn't riding at speed or what the deal was where he thought it was so great and I think it's so crap. Like, I'm not impressed with this helmet at all. I'm happy to have the Bluetooth, but I don't ride with anybody. The only upside for me having a Bluetooth communication system is I don't have to wear headphones no more. I can listen to my music through the Bluetooth set. That was the big thing for me, so I don't have to deal with headphones no more. When I start doing rides with people, that'll be good as long as they have one too. It'll be fine. But for my everyday use, I don't ride with people, and I want to listen to my music while I ride. That's just about anybody. That's how they want to listen to music when they ride, and it's so much nicer not having to wear earbuds anymore to ride and have music. But I don't know. I like the looks of the helmet, but there's so much more that I haven't even addressed yet. But the noise and how tight the cheeks are aggravates me. When I'm talking right now, every time I open and close my mouth, I feel my chin touch the front of the helmet. You have the curtain in front of your nose. Moving around in the helmet and stuff, like I feel my nose touch that. Like I just don't think that. I don't know. I struggle believing that it's safe to be like that. Like it shouldn't be like that. Like my chin when I'm talking should not be tapping the front of my helmet, the inside of my helmet. Every time I talk, I can feel my chin grazing the front of the helmet. Trying to think of anything else standing out to me right now. It fogs up so fast. It fogs up so fast. I was sitting in my garage this morning. This morning it was in the mid 50s. Not very cold. I'm in my garage, turned on my bike, put my helmet on, and as soon as the helmet hit my head, my glasses started fogging up. With the visor all the way open. Like it pushes your breath like right to your face. Like I don't, and the visor fogs up so fast. Going down the road, you'll be getting fogged up. On that SNS 700, it fogged up when you were not moving, but as soon as you started moving, the fog goes away. So at stop signs, like when it's a chilly day or whatever, you just open up the visor. Where on this, first of all, my camera's in the front, so it's even hard enough to get to the thing to open up the visor, but it's just there's so much of a pain in the butt with this helmet that I'm just not happy with. And I hate to say it, but I wish I would not have bought the helmet. I really do. At this point, I wish I would have not bought the helmet. I wish I would have went with something else. There was other helmets that I was looking at, but I'm like, I don't know why I should have went with something else. I feel like a Sedici. There was a Sedici helmet in the same price range as this that had a. It didn't have. This has a built-in. SMH10 is the Bluetooth setup built into this Momentum Lite, and I think that came with the same. That might have been an SMH5. Now I don't know what all the different levels get you, but all I wanted was communication with people if I ride with them, and to be able to listen to my music on it. That's it. I don't need 10C or 10S or 20S or what is it, 30K. I don't need all that. I'm not even interested in it at this point. Now if I started riding with a lot of people, it'd be different, but on my everyday use, I don't want all that. I don't need it all. This thing has a built-in radio that I'll probably never use. The comms I'll probably, chances are, won't use much. So you know. I really haven't got into messing with the all the different things that the Bluetooth does. I just put it on, turn it on, connect it to my phone, and go. And I can control my music from my phone, so which is nice and everything. But I don't know. At this point, I'm not. At this point, I'm not sad. I'm not happy about this helmet at all. I'm not at all. And I hate saying it, but it's true. I'm just not at all happy with this helmet. I expect to break in and the cheek pads to get better, but my chin's always going to hit the front of this helmet. The noise is only going to get worse as the helmet breaks in. I just don't see it getting better as a whole to change my mind with the helmet at all. I just don't see it that it'll get a little bit better, but that's about it. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video here. What's this guy doing? I'm cutting the video here, and I'll catch you on the next video. This is Woody. Peace and I'm out.